Now, as I said before, we would like a pink cake. Now, white cakes are so cliche.
As far as that goes, love, let's just dispense with the frivolities, keep the decor minimalistic, you see.
Well, I disagree. My cousin Remus and his wives are expecting to come from Utah. They're going to be here in 7 months. We have enough haystacks as it is. I will not settle for anything less than my dream, Donald.
Oh, Eddie, if wishes were horses, we'd all be riders.
What's that supposed to mean? No turquoise, I suppose? I warn you that...
Don't start pouting, love. You know how that inflames me. That lip of yours. God, all right. Whatever you want, then.
You know what I want. Pillars by the hen house to make it resemble like ancient Rome. Or Greece, I don't care which, but I want pillars. You there, you're supposed to be helping us plan this affair, and so far you have endeavored to do was to take our likenesses with that daguerreotype machine of yours. I'm talking pillars.
Oh, how are we supposed to afford the pillar? How are we supposed to afford the caterers if we spend all our nest egg on temporary decorations?
Nest egg, smash egg. I've been dreaming about this ever since I was a little boy, Donald. Please don't deny me.
Focus, Eddie. No, Eddie, Eddie, will you listen to me, Eddie? Eddie, this is what I wanted you to consider an elopement. Because what's it all about anyways? We're spending all our money on what? Pink cake and pillars for the hen house. And look at our guest list. We're inviting, what, 7 people? And we don't even like them.
Listen, can we start over from the beginning? What I want is simple. A cake, pink, pillars like Rome. A saw player and a spoon player for music, maybe a thigh slapper. Perhaps we should hire the boy who plucks the chickens for the ladies, Rolando Gori. I understand he's composing a symphony for spoons.
Ooh, and the spoon player. Don't forget the spoon player.
I said spoon player, Donald. You never listen to me. I want to wear cocked hats, as if in days of old, with powdered wigs and knee breeches. I would also like flowers, dandelions, lots of them.
You and your dandelions.
Yes, Donald, dandelions. Because of their golden beauty, I am here today. But one summer's day, I was out in the fields thinking of threshing corn when I was attacked by a butterfly who chased me until I fell over a log and collapsed into a field of dandelions, and when I woke up, my finger hurt. So you see, Donald, that is why I must have pink cake. President Polk had dandelions at his wedding. And powdered wigs. Oh, Donald! I forgive you because while you were strong and handsome, you were not blessed with a mind. Luckily for you, I could do your thinking for the both of
Clearly,
us.
I'm not going to win this discussion, and that is fine. Because if I get you in the end, but don't start patronizing me, love. We're not about that, remember?
Now then for the dinner. I'm thinking something simple. Pickled partridges, Russian thistle salad, braised hog balls, some hay chips and cat's milk, larkspur tongues and wonderberry aspic, crawdad porridge and meat and salads galore. Think of it, Donald!
No cat's milk. You know I'm allergic to felines. I draw the line there. No cat's milk.
Donald, you know that dog's milk is too pricey for our budget. Maybe we won't be able to rent the pillars.
Jesus, Eddie. Why not procure the talents of a wet nurse? We could have double, no, quadruple the amount of milk tenfold.
A woman. Are you mad? I shudder at the thought. Ugh. Why are you being so disgusting, Donald?
No, much larger memories, you see.
Yeah, just as soon drink cow milk. The dog milkery can't accommodate up to 10,000 people in one day due to the new shipment of dachshunds that came in last week.
But seriously, Eddie, a wet nurse could be very cheap. I'd rather like the idea of people milk for people.
Donald, you know the sight of a woman's mammary glands is repugnant to me. Why do you torment me so with your mean sense of humor? After all, we are planning the happiest day of our lives!
You wouldn't have to squeeze the teats. A wet nurse could do all that business. All we would do is serve delicious milk to our guests and utilize it in the entree.
Very well then, if I can't have decent American dog's milk, you can't have that ruffian snake Medcock is your best man. He's a repellent hoe.
Oh, this wedding is overwhelming us. Don't you see it's becoming bigger than our love for each other?
Always sticking his fingers where it doesn't belong. And no, Donald, you are just making things dumb.
No. I won't take the blame, Eddie. Not this time.
If you would just listen to me, you wouldn't have to worry about a thing. You could just get to work right away on those pillars. All right, then. Why don't you tell me what you want, then?
Fine. I'll tell you what I want. This is what I want. Are you ready? Are you ready to listen?
Yeah, you do that. Tell this wedding planner who has done nothing to warrant his $2. Of course I'm ready to listen. I always listen, but you never tell me anything I want to hear, so why should I listen? You're just going to tell me what you want. And what do I care if it's not what I want? Come on, Donald!
I want a a charming, white, cupboard house in the country. I want a dog in the yard. I want my beloved standing at the gate with open arms.
So go ahead and tell me how you see this. No pillars, I suppose.
No ceremonies. I see futures.
Oh, and where do I fit in this cozy little
I'm
cement?
thinking about us, dear. I'm thinking about us. I'm thinking about a lifetime of love and giggles and whispers and I'm so full of emotions right now.
I just wanted a wedding like President Brooks. They had lemonade and carrots.
But I love lemonade. Why didn't you say?
Well, you know that lemons don't grow on trees, and while we have the handsome sum of $15 to spend, I don't think we can afford the luxury of lemons. Perhaps rhubarb ale to go with onion.
What are you talking about? Lemons do grow on trees. Well, how dare you insult my intelligence?
What are you talking about? Everybody knows that lemons come from the inside of geodes. I don't want to be cracking rocks all day and ruin the sheen of my laminated hands. I'm not a barbarian.
I wasn't saying that you were. I was talking about the way that you spout your intellectual truisms while patting me on the head and treating me like your little pet.
But you are my special little pet, Donald.
What is happening to us, Eddie? You don't seem to get me anymore. I remember how. I remember when you used to perfume your feet. And you used to tickle me with dandelions and used to play your zither.
Why can't you just give me this one thing? I've dreamed about it all my life. Pillars and powdered wigs. Why must you be so difficult?
Compromise, perhaps?
What do you suggest? Just keep in mind in any compromise that we come to that I allowed you to wear the apron today, even though it was my turn.
No, I worked the slaughter floor today, not you.
Here is my compromise. A pink cake and pillars, lots of them. I'm willing to be flexible on the drink. We can have onion and...
Fine, but I draw the line at cat's milk. I will only accept the milk from a wet nurse. And lemonade, of course.
Well, then you can break your own geodes. That's the case.
Sweetheart, lemons don't grow inside rocks. Did you sleep through geology lessons?
I'm also willing to forego the knee breeches and stockings, or togas, which tie in with the Roman theme anyway. But I do still insist on powdered wigs, leaded white makeup, and beauty dots.
Fine, but that's it, Eddie.
One more thing, Donald?
Yes, what is it, Eddie?
No schmank Medcock. He's a brute and an idiot, and I won't have him reading his nostrils in that two-fingered way of his while sucking his thumb. It's unhygienic. I suggest we use Rufus as our best man. He's been a loyal goat to us.
Snake is a fine man and the county's best rat breeder. He and I have been friends since we were 10 years old when we found that pile of dead horses and made a small fortune on horse tooth necklaces. Fine, whatever. Let's just get this over with so we move on with our lives. Agreed?
So to recap, we will exchange our vows in the barnyard with Reverend Runt officiating. If we can get him to leave the donkeys alone for 5 minutes, there will be a pink cake and many pillars. Our best man will be Rufus the goat. If he can stand up after the bachelor party, being drunk. Am I correct so far? I wonder though. Do you think it's all a bit too cliche?
Oh, sure, fine. It seems a bit anachronistic, though, don't you think, to have powdered wigs and togas?
Perhaps we should have a Hottentot wedding with spears and bones through our noses.
Thought!
Oh, we can exchange our vows naked as babies. We can celebrate our savage love, covered in grease and decorated in paints and unguents.
With perfume and unguents? Because you know how I love the smell of animal fat.
We truly are soulmates.
Alrighty then, I think we're in business.
You there, wedding planner. We'll take that #2 package with pillars.